Today we are going to see plant anatomy and plant physiology. Plant anatomy means internal structure. Organism is having some internal structure. That internal structure is called anatomy. Next, physiology. Physiology is the functions of organs. All organism is having some organs. For example, human being is having heart, lungs, like that. The functions of organs is physiology. Next, formation of organs. How the organs are forming. Atoms are organized into molecules, molecules into organelles, organelles into cells, cells into tissue, and tissues into organs. Atoms are organized into molecules. Some atoms are joined together, molecules will form. Some molecules joined together, organelles will form. Organelles joined together, cells will form. Cells joined together, tissues will form. The tissues will join together, organs will form. Some organs join together, organ system will come. Some organ system will come, the organism will come. Now, the first account internal structure of plants was published by English physician Nagamaya Guru. Nagamaya Guru is the father of plant anatomy. Next, plant tissue. Plant tissue can be broadly classified into two based on their ability to divide. Ability to divide means the cells are divided, mitosis, meiosis, like that. The divisions will be there. According to that division, the tissues are classified into two. That is meristematic tissue. Another one is permanent tissue. Next, tissue system. Tissue system. Sachs in 1875 classified tissue system in plants into three types. Sachs is a scientist. He classified the tissue system into three types. They are, first one, dermal or epidermal tissue system. Second one, ground tissue system. Third one, vascular tissue system. First we are going to see dermal or epidermal tissue system. Epidermis is the outermost layer. It has minute pores called stomata. Stomata is present not only leaves but also in the stems. So epidermis is the outermost layer of the plant. It has minute pore called stomata. Cuticle is present on the outer wall of the epidermis to check evaporation of water. Cuticle means waxy coating. It prevents the loss of water. Trichomes or root hair are the epidermal outgrowth. The functions of dermal or epidermal tissue system. First one, epidermis protect the inner tissues because epidermal is outermost layer. It protects inside the tissues. Stomata helps in transpiration. Excess water sent out through the aerial part of the plant is called transpiration. So stomata helps in transpiration. Root hair helps in absorption water and minerals. Next, we are going to see second one, ground tissue. Ground tissue is except epidermal and vascular system. Remaining all tissues come under the ground tissue. Ground tissue, first one, parenchyma tissue, collenchyma tissue, sclerenchyma tissue. The functions of ground tissues are photosynthesis, food storage, regeneration, support, and protection. Photosynthesis, the plant prepare the food, that is called photosynthesis. Food storage, plant prepare excess food that is stored in somewhere in the plant, that is called food storage. Regeneration, in plants some parts are damaged, that damaged part again regrowth, that is called regeneration. Support, the plant has to stand erect, that's time the ground tissue help the plant, that is called support. Next, protection, the natural calamities the plant should be protected, that is that done by ground tissue. Next, vascular tissue system. Vascular tissue system consists of xylem and phloem. Vascular tissue system consists of xylem and phloem. The xylem and phloem together called vascular bundle. Xylem and phloem together called vascular bundle. Xylem conduct water, phloem conduct food. Xylem conduct water means the xylem bring water from the root to the aerial part of the plant, that is xylem conduct water. Then phloem conduct food. The plant prepare food in the leaves, the food translocate to other part of the plant, that is called phloem conduct food. Types of vascular bundle. First one, radial bundle. The second one, conjoint. Third one, concentric. The first one, radial bundle. Radial means in the max we know radial means circle. In circle, the phloem and xylem arranged alternatively, that is called radial bundle. Xylem and phloem are present in different radii alternating with each other. Example, roots. Next, conjoint bundle. Second one, conjoint bundle. Xylem and phloem lie on the same radius. In the first one we saw in radial bundle, the xylem and phloem in the radii but alternative. Here same radius. Types of conjoint bundle. First one, collateral. Second one, bicollateral. First we are going to see collateral. Collateral is xylem lies towards the center and phloem lies towards the periphery. Xylem lies towards the center, phloem lies towards the periphery. When the cambium is present, closed bundle, it is called open. When cambium is present in the collateral, bundle is called open. Example, dicot stem. Cambium is a layer in between xylem and phloem. Which collateral bundle is having cambium? That collateral bundle is called open. This diagram is open collateral bundle. Next, when the cambium is absent in collateral bundle, it is called closed collateral bundle. Example, monocot stem. In this diagram, closed collateral bundle. Open collateral bundle, example, dicot stem. Closed collateral bundle, example, monocot stem. Next, bicollateral. Second one in conjoint, second one bicollateral. Bicollateral, the phloem are present both the side. Phloem is present both the side. In the center, xylem is present. This is called bicollateral. Bi means two. The two sides phloems are there. That's why it is called bicollateral. In this type, bundle of phloem is present both the outer and inner side of xylem. Example, cucurbita. The xylem and phloem in between both the side cambium are present. This type of collateral bundle conjoined bicollateral bundle. Next one, concentric bundle, third one. Vascular bundle in which xylem completely surround the phloem or vice versa is called concentric vascular bundle. In center xylem or outer side xylem, both are present. Center xylem outside phloem or center phloem outside xylem, both concentric vascular bundle. That's why it is called. Vice versa is called. Vice versa means alternative, whatever may be. Types of concentric bundle. First one, ampivasal. First one, ampivasal. Second one, ampicrebal. Ampivasal, xylem surround the phloem. Xylem surround the phloem means first center xylem, outer line is phloem. Example, Dracaena. Outer ampivasal, center phloem. Ampivasal, center phloem, outer xylem. Xylem is surrounded by phloem, is called ampivasal. Next, ampicrebal. Ampicrebal, phloem surrounded by xylem. Center xylem, outer circle is phloem, called ampicrebal concentric bundle. Example ferns. In ampivasal, Dracaena is a grotens. Likewise, ampicrebal example ferns also. Grotens. We can see the ferns and grotens ordinary place. Wherever we are going, park or in the school campus also, Dracaena is there, ferns are there. We can see. This is the types of vascular bundle. Thank you.